係俾呢度嘅居民帶嚟唔方便甚至混亂。事本來就唔
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and it's about 7 a.m. here in Clearwater, Florida. And I checked the solar flux index about a half hour ago, and the latest report said it was back down to 68. It's been running 72 for the past week. And I haven't really had a chance to use my shortwave radios. So this morning, while I was doing another show, I thought, well, let's just see what's happening. And I tuned to my favorite station as far as a reception, not necessarily their content, but as far as give me a warm feeling that, hey, I'm receiving something. It's a long ways away. At least I think it is, because China Radio has many, many transmitting sites. And this one, I believe, at 9.570 is in China. Not positive, but I think it's in China. And it's for the first time in 8 months, it's booming in. I don't know what is going on. And it's at 9.570, which I typically don't get this early in the morning. I usually get above 7 megahertz in the late afternoons and the evenings. So that's another thing that's surprising. So you just never know about shortwave. I mean, look at that signal. That thing is a booming signal. It does have, for some reason, I'm not sure why, it does have an AC hum on it. Now, I moved some cables around. Maybe I accidentally did that. I don't know. Let's go back and I'll let you listen to it. Now, wouldn't you know it, they start playing music, which I don't want to record music. But anyway, if you listened at the very beginning when I was playing it and the Oriental lady was talking, there was a hum in the background. I'm not sure what's causing that, and it probably has to do with something with the fact that I'm receiving it at all. I mean, again, 8 months, and I haven't been able to receive this station except maybe really weak. Today it's booming in. The signal is minus 43 dBm. I typically have only been getting signals of like minus 100. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Like I say, maybe the fact that I move things a little around in my setup here in my office. I did take out, but I've been running that way for a while. I did take out my antenna switch since I wasn't comparing the radio I'm using. The radio I'm using is the SDR Play 1A, and I am really hooked on that radio, not just because of the fact that they gave me that radio to review, but it's been a great performer. I can't imagine what some of their more expensive SDRs would be like. I'd like to do a show with Rob 741, who's had like 3 of their radios, and get his insight into how they compared. I don't know for sure which ones he has or had. I know he had the original one, the RSP1, and he had, I believe, the 1A and the RSP2 Duo. And we had a show where we discussed the evolution of these SDRs from SDR Play, and we concluded that the RSP1A, even though the number is lower, it's the latest design. It has one more filter, and then I think it has one more bit on the DAC count. I think it has 11, where the other ones have 10. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you this and point out that you just never know what's going to happen on the bands, on shortwave. And here's a, I don't know what this is. What's this booming signal here? This might be local. Let me just turn it on for a second.
Para enmascarar ambas crisis de migrantes en Venezuela y Nicaragua. Asimismo, no podemos captar que otro éxodo cubano, aprovechando este camino abierto por los
I let him talk for a second.
Incluso existen otras caravanas con menos personas. Quizás las nuevas oportunidades dadas por el mandatario panameño Carlos Varela sea un complot migratorio entre los gobiernos de Panamá y La Habana o un ardid de Castro y Canel con la manipulación surreal.
Okay, if I had to guess, and the reason I'm using SDR console to run the SDR Play 1A is because of this database feature of frequencies, of which you can load several of the popular databases. Like I've got the EIBI database loaded, and you can set it up so that when you tune a frequency, it looks in the database. If it finds a match, then it highlights it down here like it's done. And this is showing there are a couple of different, well, actually 2 different broadcast stations on this frequency, and one of them being China Radio International. And this one says they're broadcasting in Chinese, and then they also, depending on the time of day, broadcast in Russian. It is UTC. What time is it UTC? I think it's 1100 hours. I think it's 1100 hours UTC. So that would not be that one, not that one. 9 to 10. Well, I think it's 7 o'clock here. I had 4 hours. That's 11. So this says it only goes to 10. And let's see, this one's no. I think it might be this one, or one of these two. Again, these are not 100% accurate, these listings. So I think it's China Radio. I don't know where this particular transmitter is, because like I say, they got a bunch of them. It could be close by, but it's another booming signal, minus 68 dBm. This one was minus 40 something. Also, since it could be higher because the you can see there's a drop off here. So if I center, let's try this. This is a phenomenon that Rob and I talked about, how the frequency response drops off. And in here, in this program, you can hit this button right here, and it centers the frequency. So I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I moved it up. And so now it's within the bandwidth of the receiver. Whoa, what's going on there? That was a little quirky. And now it's minus 31. So it's a huge signal. And look at this baby. Coming through here. She's coming through. Oh, look at that signal there. Something is going on this morning. I don't know what it is, but something is going on shortwave. I suggest if you catch this show early enough, you get your shortwave radio and turn it on. Try 7.430 and 9.570. And then here's another one here. Looks even bigger. Let me turn the audio on. That's probably 7350. And China Radio again. They must have upped their power or...
La sociedad y el ciudadano, o sea, por encima de sus propias leyes constitucionales. Por supuesto, existen otros países que son...
Probably one of these.
La expresión de ello es Venezuela, Nicaragua, Irán y la monarquía de países del Próximo Oriente. Las características...
I still got that hum. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Could be anything. Like I say, I disturbed all my setup, so I could be now picking up an AC hum on the power lines or the antenna. Let me just try something real simple here and move it a little bit back to where it was.
Estos estados policiales para lograr la estabilidad interna necesita de la instrumentación interna.
Yeah, the hum went down. Somewhat.
En una población traumatizada por el terror.
Still there, but it went down. Wait. Okay, let me talk, guy. Okay. What I had done, I had moved the RSP-1A back behind my monitor so that I could get full access to my desk. That could be causing a problem. I moved it back onto my desk away from my monitor, and I think that hum went down. Let me see. I got a little bit more cable. Let me clear off a little bit of my desk and see if that makes a difference. So I'm going to move it.
59 comenzó con los paredones de fusilamiento. Más de 5,000 personas durante su mandato fueron fusiladas. La gran mayoría por disentir de su régimen.
No, there it is. Ooh, look at that. What the heck was that? I don't know. I wasn't moving it at the time that that big burst took off. I don't know. I'm checking my connections now. Everything looks like it's connected strong or tight. I don't know. That's the beauty of listening to Shortwave. You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, if you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up and have a great day. Bye-bye.